Previously.
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 Previously. So at number 5, the Air Jordan 3s are being bucked for the Air Jordan 1 Georgetowns. At number 4, the Union Dunk City pack still sitting strong. Same goes for the Concepts X Nike Air Max 1 collection at number 3. Number 2, the Jown still sitting strong. And at number 1, still the Supreme By Any Means pack.
What's up, sneaker people, and welcome back to Soul Rankings. He is Connor, I am Lawrence. May brought us showers, but it also brought us a ton of heat. These are the best 5 sneakers that released in the month of May, starting off with number 5.
At number 5, we have the Neapolitan Jordan 3, and what a sweet shoe. I'm a big fan of the fact that I can finally stop saying that the Travis Scotts are the Neapolitan shoe with the brown, white, and pink, and we actually have an official one, and the reason why I was super happy to have this on the list is because it's yet another colorway that started out as a women's release that ended up getting quite a few of the gentlemen interested in it as well. But taking those cues and taking those inspirations from the Mocha Jordan 3s, which after we saw those retro a little bit back and see too much traction, it's really cool to see people jump on the boat for those again. But really solid colorway, really solidly color blocked Jordan 3, and once again, another great one for the ladies.
Yeah, the Mocha 3s are one of my favorite shoes, so the fact that they literally just remade the Mocha 3 and added those touches of like the light baby pink, I was sold. So sold. Alright, with pick number 4, we have the Travis Scott Air Max 1. Specifically, we tried to be specific and pick one, and we came to a consensus on the Baroque Brown pair. So it's obviously coming from the Cactus Corp collection. The other color that's releasing this week is the Saturn colorway. Just a fan overall. I think in the lineage of Travis Scott, it's not really up on the top of the pedestal for me, but still a really solid release. Obviously, he took a hiatus from releasing sneakers, and now he's back releasing all of the sneakers at the same time. But yeah, just a solid release. Hoping to see a lot of W's this week.
And on top of that, as far as an Air Max collaboration goes, it has kind of all the hallmarks that you would want out of a Travis Scott shoe for an Air Max. So definitely hit it right on the head as far as this collaboration went. So for number 3, we did narrow down yet another pack because Stussy tried to cheat on us as well. But we have the Stussy Air Force 1 Mid, specifically in the Fossil colorway. This was a very, very popular colorway when Stussy put it on the Spiridons and also on the Air Force 1 Lows, but we see still quite a bit of engagement and quite a bit of interest in this Fossil colorway when they even put it on a mid. Really happy with the makeup of this shoe in particular, because not only is the colorway itself really fun, but there's a lot of cool plays that you're able to do with it because of the material. Can't wait to see the community come to Instagram and everywhere else with pictures of them tie-dyeing those up, because they can look pretty sick after a paint job like that.
Yeah, the lows, the Fossil Lows by Stussy were one of my favorite releases. When was it, last year or a year or two ago? So I was really happy they brought it back. Obviously, I'm not a huge Air Force 1 mid person. I don't know that a lot of people are huge Air Force 1 mid people if you don't live in New York City. But yeah, these are just really good. Gonna be really wearable. It's kind of like the fall iteration. Like, I love wearing the Fossil Lows in the summer, and then I can just transition right into the fall when it's a little bit colder and I'm wearing some pants and wear the mid. So I'm very excited to get those on foot. Coming in at number 2, we have the Joe Freshgoods Inside Voices 9060 collaboration with New Balance, and specifically the Penny Cookie Pink colorway. The other one that came out at the same time was obviously the Baby Shower Blue. Both of them are immaculate colorway names by Mr. Joe Freshgoods himself. But we narrowed it down to the Penny Cookie Pink. Just a very happy, very summery, very great looking sneaker. An interesting silhouette choice. It was kind of like when I first saw them, I wasn't really sure what to think, but the colorway really saved them for sure, and I mean, it's just a great shoe.
Yeah, and the reason why we went with the Penny Cookie Pink is even though there was a little bit more exclusivity on the Baby Shower Blue, it also felt like, you know, I'm getting a little tired of the University Blue or like the lighter blue shoes, so happy to see that we kind of have a traditional makeup on those. But I was really excited to see these models. As far as like a newer New Balance silhouette, what a better designer to kind of make a case for it than Joe Freshgoods, and being able to take that unique take on it, but also just the way that he's very committed to being able to find new ways to be able to drop these shoes, as well as really keeping it tied to the community interaction to be able to get them. Really help contextualize these shoes in a good way.
I will say really quick before we move on to number 1, this is directly to you, Instagram. Open up Instagram Shop to Canada so we can get in on these JFG drops, because it's just I feel like Squidward watching SpongeBob and Patrick having fun out the window when all of my friends in the States are like, woo, Instagram shop release, and I'm like, yay for you. Congrats.
At number 1, we have a very, very special release that almost didn't end up happening, but we have the Mambacita Sweet 16 Kobe 6 Pro Tro. This was, once again, a shoe that we genuinely thought we weren't going to end up seeing. It was in the crossfire of renegotiating the deal between Nike and the Bryant estate, and as far as Kobe fans go, yeah, this was a welcome return to form. It was good to be able to see these again, but also with the announcement that we are going to be seeing more Kobe sneakers releasing, it sort of felt like a return to form, and on top of that, it was definitely worth something celebrating. And as far as the landmark pair to be able to bring it back, the story behind both having Gigi as well as Kobe's numbers on those, as well as just overall being a pretty well executed shoe, really helped set it home. But just feels like a special moment in sneaker culture. We were finally able to get past all of the sort of weird contract and corporate meddling, and we were able to get the shoes to the fans that need them. And I think as far as, even though I wish more Kobe fans were able to get these are going to be a very, very special cop for anybody who was able to grab them.
And we were lucky enough that Vanessa Bryant and the Bryant estate and Nike were able to work something out. Sounds like work something out for the better. It sounds like a lot of the proceeds from these sneakers are going to go to the Mamba and Mambacita Foundation. So yeah, nothing more fitting that could come in at number 1.
And with the May list out of the way, I think it's time to talk about which shoes may or may not have made our running total. Lawrence, you want to read out the new running total that we have for Soul Rankings?
I do need to give a couple caveats here. First of all, as we mentioned in months past, the list has shuffled. So things will move around throughout the year. Some things may be taken off, put back on. That's the whole point of the running list. How things age throughout the year is very important. Secondly, Connor was bullied so much about our choice to have the Supreme Dunk High at number 1 on the list that it may or may not be there anymore. This was an attack specifically on Connor. They thought that he was the weak link, so they went for him, and now we'll see what happens. But anyways, coming in at number 5 for our running countdown, the Air Jordan 1 Georgetown. Coming in at number 4, also released in May, is the Joe Freshgoods Inside Voices 9060 in collaboration with New Balance in the Penny Cookie Pink colorway. Number 3, the Concepts Air Max 1 collection. Coming in at number 2, which is sneaky good, probably going to remain in the top 3 for the year in my opinion, is the Jound 990 V3, the olive colorway. And our new number 1, literally just catapulting to the top and completely kicking another pair off. Once again, this is Connor being bullied on the Soul Savvy Slack. Coming in at number 1 is the Mambacita Sweet 16 Kobe 6 Pro Tro as our current top shoe of the year. Who knows if this is just nostalgia and the warm, mushy feelings of getting the Kobe line back, but for now, it's hard to argue once again, but these are coming in at number 1 for our rankings. That's our top 5 for this month, though. Make sure you check back next month as we break down the top releases for June and also break down the top releases of the year so far and see where they all rank on the running leaderboard. That's Connor. I'm Lawrence. We are OUTPEEs.